Hi fam, you're welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we'll be sharing with you what our kids eat in a day. So if you are new to our channel, you want to consider clicking the subscribe button and turning on notification bell so whenever we upload family-friendly recipes, you'll get to see it. For breakfast today, we are having quesadillas. Now, this is one of the easiest breakfast recipe you can find on the net today. To one cracked egg, I'm just going to add in some pepper flakes, which is basically dried pepper. I'll add in some salt and then I'm going to whisk this together. To make quesadillas, you need minimum ingredients, and as usual, a full list of all the ingredients I use will be in the description box. So I'm just going to put a bit of oil on my pan and then I'm going to saute my onion for a bit. Next, I'll follow in with my veggies. I'm using basically tomato and bell peppers, red bell pepper and green bell pepper. I'm going to saute this for a while, add a bit of salt for taste. You don't want your vegetables tasting bland. And when you fry this for a bit, you can set aside. Next, I'll be adding in a bit of vegetable oil on my pan again, and then I'm going to be adding in my egg. So you want this to be as spread out as possible because we are going to be using tortilla wraps. So I'm just going to be trying to make sure that every edge is covered because, like you can see, I'm using a really large fry pan. Next, I'm going to be adding cheese. Once you begin to see the egg bubble, you know it's frying on the other side. So I'll just be adding in some mozzarella cheese and then I'll be adding in my tortilla wrap. I'll allow this fry for a bit and then I would flip sides. Feel free to use your hands to adjust. If you are like me and you are not a professional yet, it's fine. So once I've flipped, I'm going to be adding in my vegetables I've fried already. Allow this stay for a bit. Guys, everything I'm doing now is on low heat. You don't want this to burn. I'm going to add in more cheese, as you can see. Then I'm going to flip this into two. I'm just going to allow this fry, flip the other side, make sure the other side is also a bit dry and crunchy, and then I'm going to take this aside. Just like that, breakfast is ready. This is a really fun and easy way to make eggs. You know, you're basically making it in a different form and your family, of course, will enjoy it. It's also a very good way to add more vegetables, introduce more vegetables into your meal. So our kids will just be having this with a cup of tea as breakfast. For lunch today, we are going to be making yamarita. In a pot of water, I'm going to add in some salt and add in my yam. As you can see, I just cut my yam into rectangles. Once this have boiled for a bit, we are just going to set aside. Next, I have one egg in a plate. I'm going to give this a nice whisk. Then I'm going to season slightly with some curry, thyme, powdered pepper, seasoning cube, salt, and then I'm going to mix this properly. Next, to my pan of hot oil, I'm going to be dipping in my yam into my egg mixture, and then I'm going to be frying this. Guys, one tip you need to know when making yamarita: when boiling your yams, you don't want it to be overcooked so they don't just start scattering when you are going through this procedure. So as you can see, I'm just going to dip in every one of them, make sure that the yam is well coated in the egg mixture, and then I'm going to proceed to fry this. Once this has been frying for a bit, you see the other side is getting brown. I'm going to flip this so the reverse side can fry also. Guys, if you're still watching and you are yet to subscribe, like, I don't know what you're waiting for. Feel free, come on, give this video a thumbs up so more people can get to see it. Then make sure you click the subscribe button and turn on notification bell so whenever we upload food recipes like this, you'll get to see it. Once this is properly fried on both sides, we are going to be setting this aside. And guys, as you can see, lunch is served. I'm just going to be adding this into our lunchbox, school lunchbox, and then I'm going to be serving this with some sauce I have available. And guys, lunch is served for us. Let's know what you think about this recipe in the comment section. For dinner today, we are having garden egg sauce and boiled plantain. So as you can see, firstly I just cut my plantain into large chunks, and then I'm going to put this in a pot of boiling water. I'm going to add in some salt, and then I'm going to proceed to add in my garden egg. I just want everything to boil once, so as you can see, I'll allow this boil. Once this is ready, I'm going to take out my garden egg into my mortar. You can use any type of mortar you have available, and then I'm going to proceed to crush this. So basically it's just like I'm pounding this. Some people use a blender for this, but then I personally feel like it comes out too smooth when I use a blender, so I prefer to use the traditional method. But if you want, you can also use a blender. It's going to come out also delicious. So this is what it looks like, and I think I'm perfectly fine with the consistency I have. So now I'm just going to put this in a plate so I can move on to fry. I'm using some ice fish for this recipe, so I'll first quickly fry this. I just added a bit of salt to my fish already cleaned. I'm just going to fry this on both sides. Make sure it's properly fried, and then I'll set it aside. Note guys, as usual, you can use any protein of choice for this recipe. So now to our main garden egg sauce, you can use vegetable oil, but I'm going to be using palm oil. So I just added a bit of onion, added my scotch bonnet pepper, and then I'm adding my garden egg mix. I'm going to give this a thorough mix and allow to fry properly. Once this has been frying for a bit, I'm going to add in my fried fish, allow it to still fry completely, and then I'm going to season with some seasoning cubes and some salt. I'll give this a really nice mix. Make sure my seasoning has gotten to all the areas of my garden egg sauce. And guys, guess what? After frying for a bit, dinner is ready. So this is what dinner looks like for us today: boiled plantain and garden egg sauce. You can as well do this with boiled yam, boiled sweet potato, and I'm sure you are going to love this recipe. So guys, like I said before, if you have not subscribed, please do well to click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, so when we upload videos you get to see it. And of course, let us know which of these recipes are you going to be trying out. Which of them? Is it the breakfast? Is it the lunch? Is it the dinner? Which of them are you going to try out? We'll be looking forward to your comments in the comment section. I'll catch you in our next video. Bye.